Hi folks, Paul here from Beyond the Hedgerows. I thought, now that the channel's been up and running for a little while, I thought it was probably high time that I actually introduced myself and said hello. So hello, and thank you for sharing the channel. For those of you that are watching regularly, you will be well aware that we are basically following the private lives of our resident pair of barn owls, who are currently rearing even their second brood in our hay barn here. You can see just over my shoulder. In fact, the nest box, you probably can't make it out, but it's just behind the digger there up on the wall. There's a kestrel box you might have noticed just up here, although that tends to has been occupied by the stock doves more frequently than it has the kestrels. So yeah, so thank you for, as I say, thank you for joining us. The owls are, as I say, on their second brood. They hatched over a course of 8 days towards the end of August, and they hatched 4 eggs. They laid 5 originally, but sadly one got broken, as you know, as can happen, I guess. But the other 4 eggs went on to hatch uneventfully, and so far to date, what day are we on today? 5th of September. Pleased to report that we still have 4 owlets and all seem to be doing very, very well. The pair are both, well, at least 5 years old. The male is actually at least 6 years old. We don't know exactly what their age is because they weren't ringed as youngsters. They were ringed here as adults, but they do seem to be doing very, very well. They're very good parents. The hunting seems to be good. We spent a lot of time and energy here on the farm, improving the farm for wildlife. There are a lot of areas which are now fenced off from the stock. We've put a lot of effort into planting hedges, a lot of tree planting. We've planted over 2,000 trees over the course of the last 5 or 6 years, and goodness knows how many metres of mixed native hedgerow. So there's a lot of areas with long grass and gone fallow, which is perfect for the small mammals, which obviously the owls depend on. We do, some of you who've been watching will have noticed that we do put out a little bit of supplemental feeding each evening, and that's in the form of day-old chicks. They're unfortunately a byproduct of the poultry industry in the UK. They're the same chicks that are used to feed reptiles or birds of prey, and for falconers and in zoos and in captivity, etc. And we put a few of those out. We try to judge it depending on the age of the owlets, how much prey is coming in. The idea is we're just providing a little bit of additional feeding rather than making the owls become dependent on that feed. So that's the balance that we're trying to strike. So I think that will do for my first introduction, but it's great to see so many of you, and hopefully put a face to it and a name to the channel title. So please do continue watching, and if you've got any questions, do ping it in the chat. Great stuff. Take care, everybody. See you later. Bye.